As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with changes and transitions. Some changes are welcomed with open arms, while others may bring feelings of fear, uncertainty, and resistance. We often find ourselves clinging to the familiar, afraid to let go and embrace the unknown. But change is inevitable, and the more we resist it, the more we suffer. In this audiobook, Embracing Change, Navigating Life's Transitions Smoothly, we will explore how to navigate life's transitions with grace, ease, and courage. We will delve into the power of embracing change as an opportunity for growth and transformation. This book is a guide for those who are seeking to find peace and fulfillment in the midst of life's uncertainties. Change is a natural part of the human experience. Just as the seasons change, so do we. We are constantly evolving, growing, and expanding. But sometimes we get stuck in patterns of resistance, holding on tightly to the past and avoiding the present moment. This resistance only serves to create more suffering in our lives. In this book, we will explore how to release our resistance to change and embrace the flow of life. We will discover the joy and freedom that comes from surrendering to the natural rhythm of the universe. We will learn how to trust in the process of change, knowing that each transition is a stepping stone to our highest good. Throughout this audiobook, we will delve into various practices and techniques for navigating life's transitions with ease. From mindfulness and meditation to journaling and breathwork, we will explore tools that will support us on our journey of transformation. We will also examine the power of positive thinking and the importance of cultivating a mindset of abundance and gratitude. As we embark on this journey together, it is important to remember that change is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as an opportunity for growth and expansion. Each transition in life is a chance to shed old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, and to step into our highest potential. So, I invite you to open your heart and mind to the possibilities that await you on this journey of embracing change. Together, we will navigate life's transitions with grace, courage, and a sense of wonder. Let us embark on this adventure of self-discovery and transformation, knowing that the only constant in life is change. Welcome to Embracing Change, Navigating Life's Transitions Smoothly. Change is the only constant in life. It is a force that moves through every aspect of our existence, shaping our experiences and molding our reality. Yet so often we resist change. We fear the unknown, clinging to the familiar and the comfortable, even when we know deep down that change is necessary for growth and transformation. But what if we were to embrace change instead of fighting against it? What if we were to see change as a natural part of life, a necessary element of our journey towards self-discovery and spiritual fulfillment? In this chapter, we will explore the nature of change and why it is essential for our growth and evolution. Change is not something to be feared, but rather something to be embraced. It is through change that we are able to break free from the constraints of our old patterns and beliefs and open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. Change is the catalyst for transformation, the spark that ignites the fire within us and pushes us to evolve into the best versions of ourselves. Change can be uncomfortable, even painful at times. It forces us to confront our fears and insecurities, to step out of our comfort zones and into the unknown. But it is through these challenges that we are able to grow and expand our consciousness. Change pushes us to let go of the past and live fully in the present moment, embracing each new experience with an open heart and mind. When we resist change, we block the flow of energy and creativity in our lives. We become stagnant, stuck in a rut of our own making. But when we embrace change, we invite new opportunities and experiences into our lives. We become more adaptable and resilient, able to navigate the twists and turns of life with grace and ease. Change is often viewed as a negative force, something to be avoided or feared. But in reality, change is neither good nor bad. It is simply a natural part of life, a necessary process that allows us to grow and evolve. When we resist change, we resist the very essence of life itself. But when we embrace change, we open ourselves up to a world of endless possibilities and potential. So let us not fear change, but welcome it with open arms. Let us embrace the unknown and trust in the divine order of the universe. Let us surrender to the flow of life, knowing that change is a natural part of our journey towards self-discovery and spiritual fulfillment. Embrace change, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. As we journey through life, we are constantly encountering transitions. These transitions can come in many forms, from changes in our relationships, to shifts in our careers, to unexpected events that alter the course of our lives. In this chapter, we will explore the different types of transitions we encounter in life, and how we can navigate them with grace and ease. One of the most common types of transition we face is the transition in our relationships. Whether it be a breakup, a divorce, or the loss of a loved one, these changes can be incredibly difficult to navigate. However, it is important to remember that these transitions are a natural part of life and can be opportunities for growth and healing. By leaning into our emotions and allowing ourselves to grieve the loss of what once was, we can begin to move forward with a sense of peace and acceptance. Another type of transition we often encounter is the transition in our careers. This could be a job loss, a promotion, or a change in industry. Whatever the case may be, it is important to approach these changes with an open mind and a positive attitude. Embracing change in our professional lives can lead to new opportunities, personal growth, and a renewed sense of purpose. By staying flexible and adaptable, we can navigate these transitions with confidence and resilience. In addition to transitions in our relationships and careers, we also face transitions in our health and well-being. Whether it be a diagnosis, a chronic illness, or simply the natural process of aging, these changes can be challenging to navigate. However, by taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally, we can weather these transitions with strength and grace. This may involve seeking support from loved ones, engaging in self-care practices, and staying hopeful and positive in the face of adversity. Finally, we encounter transitions in our spiritual lives. This could be a crisis of faith, a shift in our beliefs, or a deepening connection to our spiritual practice. Whatever the case may be, these transitions can be profound and transformative. By exploring our beliefs, questioning our assumptions, and seeking guidance from spiritual teachers and mentors, we can navigate these transitions with authenticity and integrity. Embracing change in our spiritual lives can lead to a deeper sense of purpose, connection, and fulfillment. In conclusion, transitions are a natural and inevitable part of life. By recognizing the different types of transitions we encounter, and by approaching them with an open heart and a willing spirit, we can navigate life's changes with grace and ease. Embracing change is not always easy, but it is necessary for growth and transformation. By leaning into our emotions, staying open to new possibilities, and trusting in the wisdom of the universe, we can navigate life's transitions smoothly and with a sense of peace and purpose. Chapter 3. Change is a constant in life, and as we navigate through the various transitions that come our way, it is important to understand the common reactions we may experience. Whether it is the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, or a move to a new city, change can trigger a range of emotions and behaviors. By identifying these reactions and learning how to navigate them, we can navigate life's transitions more smoothly. One common reaction to change is resistance. When faced with a new situation or circumstance, it is natural to feel resistant. We may cling to what is familiar, afraid to let go of the past and venture into the unknown. This resistance can manifest as fear, anger, or denial. We may try to avoid the change altogether, hoping that if we ignore it, it will go away. However, resisting change only prolongs our suffering. In order to move forward, we must first acknowledge and accept the change. Another common reaction to change is anxiety. The unknown can be a source of great anxiety, as we try to anticipate what the future holds. We may worry about how the change will impact our lives, our relationships, and our sense of self. This anxiety can manifest as restlessness, insomnia, or even panic attacks. However, it is important to remember that anxiety is a normal response to change. By acknowledging our fears and seeking support from others, we can learn to manage our anxiety and navigate the transition with greater ease. Grief is another common reaction to change. When we experience loss, whether it is the loss of a job, a loved one, or a home, we may go through a process of grieving. We may feel sadness, anger, or despair as we come to terms with the change and the impact it has on our lives. It is important to allow ourselves to grieve, to honor our emotions, and to give ourselves the time and space we need to heal. By processing our grief in a healthy way, we can begin to move forward and embrace the change as an opportunity for growth. One of the most challenging reactions to change is resistance. When we are faced with a new situation or circumstance, it is natural to feel resistant. We may cling to what is familiar, afraid to let go of the past and venture into the unknown. This resistance can manifest as fear, anger, or denial. We may try to avoid the change altogether, hoping that if we ignore it, it will go away. However, resisting change only prolongs our suffering. In order to move forward, we must first acknowledge and accept the change. In order to navigate change with ease, it is important to cultivate a sense of mindfulness and presence. By staying present in the moment and approaching change with an open heart and mind, we can better cope with the challenges that come our way. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, to see things as they are, and to respond with compassion and wisdom. By cultivating mindfulness, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and resilience. As we navigate through life's transitions, it is important to remember that change is a natural and inevitable part of the human experience. By understanding the common reactions to change and learning how to navigate them, we can move through transitions with greater ease and grace. By embracing change as an opportunity for growth and transformation, we can tap into our inner strength and wisdom and emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. Remember, change may be challenging, but it also offers us the chance to evolve and become the best version of ourselves. Trust in the process, have faith in yourself, and know that you have the power to navigate any change that comes your way. Chapter 4: Building Resilience and Coping Mechanisms for Handling Transitions. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with transitions. These transitions can come in many forms: changes in relationships, career shifts, moving to a new city, or even just navigating the ups and downs of everyday life. How we handle these transitions can have a profound impact on our overall well-being and happiness. It is important to recognize that change is a natural part of life. Nothing ever stays the same, and learning to embrace change can help us grow and evolve into the best version of ourselves. In order to navigate life's transitions smoothly, we must build resilience and develop coping mechanisms that will help us weather the storms that come our way. One of the key components of building resilience is the ability to adapt to change. This means being able to roll with the punches, bounce back from setbacks, and stay positive even in the face of adversity. By cultivating a mindset of flexibility and openness, we can learn to see change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to our stability. Another important aspect of resilience is the ability to maintain a sense of self-awareness and self-care during times of transition. This means taking the time to check in with ourselves, to listen to our bodies and minds, and to nurture our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When we are in tune with ourselves, we are better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way and to stay grounded in the midst of change. In addition to building resilience, it is important to develop coping mechanisms that will help us navigate transitions with grace and confidence. These coping mechanisms can come in many forms: meditation, mindfulness practices, journaling, exercise, spending time in nature, or seeking support from friends and loved ones. By finding healthy ways to cope with stress and uncertainty, we can stay centered and focused on our goals and values, even when the world around us is shifting. One powerful coping mechanism for handling transitions is the practice of gratitude. By cultivating a spirit of gratitude, we can shift our focus from what we have lost to what we still have to be thankful for. Gratitude helps us see the silver linings in difficult situations and reminds us of the abundance and blessings that surround us, even in times of change and uncertainty. Another important coping mechanism for navigating transitions is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and of accepting things as they are without judgment. By staying present and grounded in the here and now, we can avoid getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness helps us stay centered and focused on what truly matters, even when everything around us is in flux. In conclusion, building resilience and developing coping mechanisms are essential skills for navigating life's transitions smoothly. By cultivating a mindset of flexibility, adaptability, and self-awareness, we can learn to embrace change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to our stability. By finding healthy ways to cope with stress and uncertainty, such as practicing gratitude and mindfulness, we can stay centered and focused on our goals and values, even in the midst of upheaval and change. Embracing change is not always easy, but with the right tools and practices in place, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and resilience, and emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. In the midst of change and uncertainty, it can be easy to feel lost, scared, and overwhelmed. The ground beneath us may shift, leaving us feeling unsteady and unsure of what lies ahead. But it is during these times of transition that we have the opportunity to truly grow and evolve as individuals. Change is a constant in life. It is something we cannot avoid, no matter how hard we try. Whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a move to a different city, or simply a change in our daily routine, transitions are a natural part of the human experience. And while change can be frightening, it can also be incredibly liberating. When we embrace change, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. We allow ourselves to step outside of our comfort zones and explore uncharted territory. Change forces us to confront our fears, face our insecurities, and push ourselves to become the best version of ourselves. But how do we embrace uncertainty and find opportunities for growth within change? It starts with shifting our perspective. Instead of viewing change as a threat or a burden, we must see it as a gift, a chance to reinvent ourselves, to break free from old patterns, and to create a new, more fulfilling life. When we approach change with an open mind and a willing heart, we can begin to see the beauty and potential that lie within every transition. We can learn to let go of the past and embrace the present moment with gratitude and acceptance. We can cultivate a sense of curiosity and wonder, allowing ourselves to explore new possibilities and discover new passions. Change also teaches us to trust in the process of life. It reminds us that despite the uncertainty and chaos that may surround us, there is a greater plan at work, a plan that is guiding us towards our highest good and greatest potential. When we surrender to this higher power and trust in its wisdom, we can navigate even the most challenging transitions with grace and ease. Embracing change also requires us to let go of our attachment to the outcome. We must learn to release our need for control and simply surrender to the flow of life. By relinquishing our expectations and allowing ourselves to be guided by the universe, we can move through change with a sense of peace and serenity. In the face of uncertainty, it is also important to cultivate a sense of resilience and inner strength. We must learn to adapt to new circumstances, to overcome obstacles, and to bounce back from setbacks with courage and determination. Through the power of faith and perseverance, we can weather any storm and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Ultimately, embracing change is a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It is an opportunity to shed our old selves and step into the fullness of who we are truly meant to be. By embracing uncertainty and finding opportunities for growth within change, we can create a life that is vibrant, meaningful, and filled with endless possibilities. So, as you navigate the twists and turns of life's transitions, remember to embrace change with an open heart and a courageous spirit. Trust in the process, surrender to the flow, and allow yourself to grow and evolve with grace and ease. And always remember, the only constant in life is change. So embrace it, welcome it, and let it guide you towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with changes and transitions that challenge us to let go of the past and embrace the present moment. This chapter is dedicated to helping you navigate this process with grace and ease. It is only natural to hold onto the past, as it is familiar and comfortable to us. We reminisce about the good times, cling to memories, and hold on to things that no longer serve us. However, we must remind ourselves that clinging onto the past only hinders our growth and prevents us from fully experiencing the present moment. Letting go of the past requires a deep sense of acceptance and surrender. It is not an easy task, but it is essential for our personal development and spiritual growth. We must release the attachments we have to the past, whether they be physical possessions, relationships, or memories. By doing so, we create space for new experiences and opportunities to enter our lives. One of the most powerful ways to let go of the past is through forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act of releasing ourselves from the emotional burdens of the past. When we forgive others and ourselves, we free ourselves from the pain and resentment that holds us back. Forgiveness allows us to move forward with a sense of peace and clarity. In addition to forgiveness, practicing mindfulness is another powerful tool for letting go of the past. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or attachment. By focusing on the present moment, we can let go of the regrets and worries of the past. We can embrace the beauty and wonder of the present moment, allowing us to experience life in its fullness. Another key aspect of letting go of the past is releasing limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. Our thoughts have a powerful impact on our reality, and by letting go of negative beliefs, we can create a more positive and fulfilling life. Affirmations, visualization, and positive self-talk are all powerful tools for changing our mindset and releasing the past. As we let go of the past and embrace the present moment, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. We learn to trust in the flow of life and have faith that everything happens for a reason. By surrendering to the present moment, we can experience greater peace, joy, and fulfillment in our lives. Remember, letting go of the past is a process that takes time and practice. Be gentle with yourself and have patience as you navigate this journey. Trust that the universe has a plan for you and that by releasing the past, you are creating space for new blessings to enter your life. In closing, I invite you to reflect on the following questions. What attachments do I have to the past that are holding me back? How can I practice forgiveness and release the emotional burdens of the past? What limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns can I release to create a more positive mindset? How can I embrace the present moment and trust in the flow of life? By answering these questions honestly and with an open heart, you will be able to let go of the past and fully embrace the beauty and wonder of the present moment. Trust in the process and know that by surrendering to the present, you are creating a brighter and more fulfilling future for yourself. As we journey through the sea of life, we are bound to encounter numerous transitions. Some transitions may be smooth sailing, while others may be stormy and tumultuous. Regardless of the nature of the transition, one thing remains constant: change is inevitable. It is how we embrace and navigate these transitions that will ultimately shape our future. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of creating a vision for the future and setting goals during transitions. As we embark on a new chapter in our lives, it is crucial to have a clear understanding of where we want to go and how we can get there. By setting goals and creating a vision for the future, we can steer our ship in the right direction and navigate through the storms with grace and resilience. When faced with a transition, it is easy to feel lost and unsure of what the future holds. However, by taking the time to visualize our ideal future, we can gain clarity and direction. Close your eyes and imagine yourself thriving in your new reality. What does it look like? How does it feel? By painting a vivid picture of your desired future, you are planting the seeds of manifestation and laying the foundation for a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Once you have a clear vision of your future, it is time to set goals that will help you bring that vision to fruition. Goals act as guideposts along our journey, providing us with a roadmap to success. When setting goals during a transition, it is important to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. By following the SMART goal-setting framework, we can ensure that our goals are realistic and achievable. As you embark on this journey of creating a vision for the future and setting goals during transitions, remember to stay flexible and adaptable. Life is constantly evolving, and our goals may need to adjust accordingly. Be open to new opportunities and willing to pivot when necessary. By maintaining a growth mindset and embracing change, you can navigate through transitions with confidence and grace. In addition to setting goals, it is important to cultivate a positive mindset and practice self-care during transitions. Change can be overwhelming and stressful, so it is essential to prioritize your well-being and mental health. Take time each day to nourish your body, mind, and soul. Whether it's through meditation, exercise, journaling, or spending time in nature, find what brings you peace and joy and make it a priority. Remember, transitions are not meant to break us but to make us stronger and more resilient. By creating a vision for the future and setting goals during transitions, you are taking control of your destiny and shaping a life that aligns with your true purpose. Embrace the unknown with confidence and courage, knowing that the best is yet to come. Trust in the process, believe in yourself, and watch as your dreams unfold before your very eyes. As we journey through life's many transitions, it is crucial to remember the importance of self-care and self-compassion. During times of change, it is easy to neglect our own well-being in favor of focusing on external circumstances. However, taking care of ourselves is essential for navigating these transitions smoothly and with grace. Self-care is not selfish. In fact, it is a necessary component of maintaining our physical, mental, and emotional health during times of change. By prioritizing our own well-being, we are better equipped to handle the challenges that come with transitions. This may involve setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, seeking support from loved ones, or engaging in activities that bring us joy and nourish our souls. One powerful self-care practice is the art of self-compassion. During times of change, it is common to experience feelings of fear, self-doubt, and vulnerability. In these moments, it is crucial to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Self-compassion involves recognizing our own humanity and offering ourselves the same empathy and care that we would give to a dear friend. Incorporating self-care and self-compassion into our daily lives can help us weather the storms of change with resilience and strength. By nurturing ourselves, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and stability that will guide us through even the most challenging transitions. One way to practice self-care and self-compassion is through daily rituals that nourish our mind, body, and spirit. This could involve starting your day with a meditation or yoga practice, taking a walk in nature, journaling your thoughts and feelings, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply and center yourself. Another important aspect of self-care during times of change is the practice of self-acceptance. As we navigate transitions, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and judgment. However, embracing our own imperfections and shortcomings is a powerful act of self-love. By accepting ourselves exactly as we are, we can free ourselves from the burden of self-doubt and embrace the ever-changing nature of life with grace and humility. In times of change, it is important to remember that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. By prioritizing our own well-being and practicing self-compassion, we can navigate life's transitions with greater ease and clarity. So, I encourage you to make self-care a priority in your life and treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you so freely give to others. Remember, you are deserving of love, care, and gentleness, especially during times of change. As we journey through life's transitions, one of the most important aspects we must navigate is our relationships with others. Our connections with friends, family, colleagues, and romantic partners play a significant role in shaping our experiences and supporting us through times of change. In this chapter, we will explore how to navigate relationships and communicate effectively during transitions. Relationships are like mirrors, reflecting back to us our strengths, weaknesses, fears, and desires. During times of change, these reflections can become distorted, leading to misunderstandings, conflicts, and heightened emotions. It is crucial to approach our relationships with compassion, understanding, and grace as we navigate the uncertainties of transition. Effective communication is the key to maintaining healthy relationships during times of change. It is essential to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs with honesty and clarity, while also listening actively and empathetically to the perspectives of others. Communication is a two-way street, and both parties must be willing to engage in open and honest dialogue to strengthen their connection and navigate transitions smoothly. One of the most common challenges in relationships during times of change is the fear of vulnerability. As we face uncertainty and transitions, we may feel the need to protect ourselves by withdrawing or putting up walls. However, true intimacy and connection can only be achieved through vulnerability. It is important to share your fears, insecurities, and uncertainties with your loved ones, allowing them to provide support, comfort, and reassurance. During times of transition, relationships may undergo significant shifts and changes. It is natural for dynamics to evolve as individuals grow and change. It is essential to embrace these changes with an open heart and mind, allowing space for each person to explore their own path and discover their authentic selves. Trust that these shifts are part of the natural ebb and flow of life and reflect the growth and evolution of your relationships. Conflict is also a natural part of relationships, especially during times of change. It is important to approach conflict with a spirit of curiosity, seeking to understand the underlying emotions, beliefs, and needs driving the discord. Conflict can be an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and deeper connection if approached with compassion, empathy, and a willingness to listen and learn from each other. As you navigate relationships during transitions, it is crucial to practice self-care and self-awareness. Take time to nurture your own well-being, setting boundaries, and honoring your needs and desires. Pay attention to your emotional and mental state, practicing mindfulness, reflection, and self-compassion to cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity. Throughout this chapter, we have explored the importance of navigating relationships and communicating effectively during times of change. Relationships are the foundation of our support system, providing us with love, connection, and understanding as we journey through life's transitions. By approaching our relationships with honesty, vulnerability, and compassion, we can strengthen our bonds, navigate change smoothly, and create deeper connections with those we hold dear. Embrace the power of relationships and communication to guide you through the uncertainties of life's transitions with grace and wisdom. Chapter 10. As we continue on our journey of embracing change, we inevitably come face to face with stress and anxiety. In the midst of transition, it is common to feel overwhelmed and uncertain about the future. But it is important to remember that stress and anxiety are natural responses to change, and learning how to manage and navigate them is crucial for our growth and well-being. One of the first steps in managing stress and anxiety during times of change is to acknowledge and accept our feelings. By recognizing and honoring our emotions, we allow ourselves to process and release them in a healthy way. This can be done through journaling, meditation, or seeking support from loved ones or a therapist. Remember, it is okay to not be okay sometimes, and giving ourselves permission to feel our feelings is a powerful step towards healing and transformation. Another helpful practice in managing stress and anxiety is to cultivate a sense of mindfulness and presence. By focusing on the present moment, we can quiet our racing minds and find peace amidst the chaos of change. This can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, going for a walk in nature, or engaging in a creative practice like painting or dancing. When we anchor ourselves in the present, we can release the worries of the past and the fears of the future, and find comfort in the here and now. Practicing self-care is also essential in managing stress and anxiety during times of change. Nourishing our bodies with healthy food, regular exercise, and plenty of rest can help us build resilience and cope with the challenges that come our way. Engaging in activities that bring us joy and relaxation, such as reading a good book, taking a bath, or spending time with loved ones, can also help alleviate stress and promote a sense of well-being. Remember, taking care of ourselves is not selfish. It is an act of self-love and empowerment. In addition to self-care, connecting with our spiritual practice can provide us with a sense of grounding and support during times of change. Whether we turn to prayer, meditation, yoga, or contemplative walks in nature, nurturing our spiritual connection can help us find peace and guidance in the midst of uncertainty. Trusting in a higher power, whether it be God, the universe, or our own inner wisdom, can give us strength and faith as we navigate the ups and downs of life's transitions. Lastly, It is important to remember that we are not alone in our journey of managing stress and anxiety during times of change. Seeking support from others who have walked a similar path, whether it be through a support group, therapy, or talking with a trusted friend, can provide us with comfort, validation, and guidance. Remember, it is okay to ask for help when we need it, and reaching out to others can remind us of our interconnectedness and shared humanity. In conclusion, managing stress and anxiety while embracing change is a challenging but necessary part of our growth and evolution. By acknowledging our feelings, practicing mindfulness and self-care, nurturing our spiritual connection, and seeking support from others, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and resilience. Remember, change is inevitable, but how we choose to respond to it is within our power. Embrace the journey, trust in the process, and remember that you are capable of weathering any storm that comes your way. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with changes and transitions. Some changes may be welcome and exciting, while others may be difficult and challenging. In the midst of these transitions, it can be easy to feel lost and uncertain about our path forward. However, it is during these times of change that we have the opportunity to truly grow and evolve as individuals. One of the keys to navigating life's transitions smoothly is finding meaning and purpose in the midst of change. It is natural to feel overwhelmed and uncertain when faced with new circumstances, but it is important to remember that every transition, no matter how difficult, holds the potential for growth and transformation. One way to find meaning and purpose in the midst of transitions is to reflect on our values and beliefs. What is truly important to us? What do we stand for? By aligning our actions with our values, we can find a sense of purpose and direction in the midst of uncertainty. This may involve reevaluating our priorities and making conscious choices that align with our deepest values. Another way to find meaning and purpose in transitions is to cultivate a sense of gratitude. It can be easy to focus on the challenges and difficulties that come with change, but by shifting our focus to the things we are grateful for, we can find a sense of peace and contentment amidst the chaos. Even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be thankful for. Practicing mindfulness can also help us find meaning and purpose in transitions. By staying present and fully engaging with our emotions and experiences, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Mindfulness allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity, even in the midst of uncertainty. In times of transition, it is important to stay open to new possibilities and opportunities. Change can be scary, but it can also be a gateway to new experiences and growth. By embracing change with an open heart and mind, we can discover new passions, talents, and strengths that we never knew we had. Finding meaning and purpose in the midst of transitions also involves letting go of the past and embracing the present moment. It can be easy to get stuck in old patterns and habits, but true growth requires us to release what no longer serves us and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. By letting go of the past, we create space for new beginnings and opportunities to emerge. Above all, finding meaning and purpose in the midst of transitions requires us to trust in the process of life. Change is inevitable, but by trusting in our inner wisdom and guidance, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. By surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the universe's divine plan, we can find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging of transitions. As we embrace change and navigate life's transitions, may we remember that every transition holds the potential for growth and transformation. By finding meaning and purpose in the midst of change, we can emerge stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled than ever before. Trust in the process, stay present, and remember that the best is yet to come. As we continue our journey of exploring the various tools and techniques that can help us navigate life's transition smoothly, we come to a topic that is often overlooked but incredibly powerful: mindfulness and meditation. These practices have been around for centuries, with roots in various spiritual traditions such as Buddhism and Taoism, but they have become increasingly popular in mainstream culture in recent years. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or attachment to the past or future. It involves paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise, and learning to accept them without trying to change them. Meditation, on the other hand, is a more formal practice of mindfulness, where we set aside dedicated time to sit quietly and focus our attention on our breath, a mantra, or a visual object. Both mindfulness and meditation can be incredibly helpful in navigating change because they help us cultivate a sense of inner peace and stability that is not dependent on external circumstances. When we are going through a period of transition, it's easy to get caught up in our thoughts and emotions, which can lead to anxiety, fear, and uncertainty. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we can learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them, allowing us to respond to change with clarity and composure. One of the key benefits of mindfulness and meditation is that they help us develop a sense of self-awareness, which is essential for navigating change. When we are mindful, we are able to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, allowing us to see things more objectively and make better decisions. This can be particularly helpful when we are faced with difficult choices or unexpected challenges, as it allows us to respond in a more thoughtful and intentional way. Another benefit of mindfulness and meditation is that they help us cultivate a sense of inner resilience that can carry us through even the toughest of transitions. By learning to sit with discomfort and uncertainty, we develop the strength and endurance to weather life's storms with grace and equanimity. This doesn't mean that we won't feel pain or sadness during times of change, but it does mean that we can hold space for these emotions without being overwhelmed by them. In addition to building resilience, mindfulness and meditation can also help us cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. When we are mindful, we are able to see the beauty and wonder of life in all its forms, even during times of upheaval and uncertainty. This can help us shift our perspective from one of fear and lack to one of abundance and possibility, allowing us to approach change with a sense of curiosity and openness. So how can we incorporate mindfulness and meditation into our daily lives to help us navigate change? One simple way is to set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on our breath. This can be done first thing in the morning, during a lunch break, or before bed, whenever works best for you. As you sit, simply observe your breath as it moves in and out of your body, noticing any thoughts or sensations that arise without getting caught up in them. Another way to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine is to practice mindful eating. This involves slowing down and savoring each bite of your food, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and sensations in your mouth. By eating mindfully, you can cultivate a greater sense of appreciation for the nourishment that food provides, as well as a deeper connection to your body and its needs. In addition to these daily practices, you may also want to consider attending a meditation or mindfulness class, or seeking out a qualified teacher or guide who can help you deepen your practice. There are many different styles of meditation and mindfulness, so it's important to find one that resonates with you and fits into your lifestyle. Ultimately, the key to navigating change with mindfulness and meditation is to approach it with an open heart and an open mind. By cultivating a sense of presence, awareness, and gratitude, you can learn to embrace change as an opportunity for growth and transformation, rather than a source of fear and resistance. Remember that change is a natural part of life, and by staying grounded in the present moment, you can weather any storm with grace and ease. Chapter 13. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with changes. Some changes are internal, happening within ourselves as we grow and evolve. But there are also external changes that occur in the world and society around us. These external changes can be both daunting and exhilarating, as they force us to adapt and navigate new terrain. In this chapter, we will explore the art of embracing external changes and navigating life's transitions smoothly. We will delve into how to remain grounded and centered in the face of external upheavals, and how to see these changes as opportunities for growth and transformation. One of the first steps in adapting to external changes is to acknowledge our feelings about them. Change can be unsettling, and it's natural to feel anxious or resistant when our familiar world is disrupted. But by allowing ourselves to sit with these feelings and process them, we can begin to move through them with grace and acceptance. It's also important to remember that change is inevitable. The world is constantly evolving, and we must learn to flow with these changes rather than resist them. By staying present and open to what is unfolding around us, we can better respond to the shifts and navigate them with ease. One powerful tool for adapting to external changes is the practice of mindfulness. By bringing awareness to the present moment and cultivating a sense of calm and clarity, we can navigate transitions with greater ease and grace. Mindfulness allows us to observe our reactions to change without becoming overwhelmed by them, and to respond with greater wisdom and compassion. Another key aspect of adapting to external changes is maintaining a sense of flexibility and resilience. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and by cultivating a mindset of adaptability, we can ride the waves of change with greater ease. This means letting go of attachment to how things should be and embracing the reality of what is, trusting that we have the inner resources to navigate whatever comes our way. In times of external upheaval, it's also important to lean on our spiritual practices for guidance and support. Whether it's meditation, prayer, or time spent in nature, connecting with our spiritual essence can provide us with a sense of stability and clarity amidst the chaos. By anchoring ourselves in something greater than ourselves, we can find solace and strength as we navigate life's transitions. Finally, as we embrace external changes and navigate life's transitions, it's important to remember that we are not alone. We are part of a greater interconnected web of humanity, and we can draw upon the wisdom and support of others as we navigate the unknown. By reaching out to friends, family, or spiritual communities, we can find comfort and guidance as we navigate the shifting tides of life. In closing, adapting to external changes in the world and society is a skill that we can cultivate and hone over time. By acknowledging our feelings, staying present and open, practicing mindfulness, maintaining flexibility and resilience, leaning on our spiritual practices, and seeking support from others, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. Embracing change is not always easy, but by approaching it with an open heart and a willingness to grow, we can turn external upheavals into opportunities for transformation and renewal. Chapter 14. During times of transition, it is important to remember that you do not have to go through it alone. Seeking support and reaching out for help when needed can make navigating life's transitions much smoother and bearable. It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help, but rather a sign of strength and self-awareness. When we are faced with major life changes, it is common to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and unsure about how to move forward. This is where having a supportive network of friends, family, or professionals can make a world of difference. They can provide guidance, encouragement, and a listening ear to help you process your emotions and come up with a plan to overcome the challenges you are facing. One of the key aspects of finding support during transitions is to cultivate a sense of vulnerability and openness. It may be uncomfortable at first to admit that you are struggling and need help, but doing so can be incredibly liberating. By allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you are opening yourself up to receive the love and support that is available to you. It is important to remember that you do not have to carry the weight of your struggles alone. There are many resources available to help you during times of transition, from therapy and counseling to support groups and spiritual guidance. It is up to you to reach out and take advantage of these resources to support you on your journey. In addition to seeking support from others, it is crucial to also cultivate self-compassion and self-care during times of transition. This means being gentle and patient with yourself, accepting where you are in the process, and taking time to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Practicing self-care can look different for everyone, but some common ways to nurture yourself during transitions include engaging in activities that bring you joy, such as meditation, yoga, journaling, or spending time in nature. It is important to prioritize your well-being and make time each day to take care of yourself in whatever way feels right for you. Another important aspect of finding support during transitions is to stay connected to your spiritual beliefs and practices. Whether you turn to prayer, meditation, mindfulness, or other spiritual practices, finding solace in your faith can provide a sense of peace and guidance during times of uncertainty and change. In times of transition, it can be easy to lose sight of who you are and what you believe in. This is why staying connected to your spiritual beliefs and practices is so important. They can provide a grounding force and remind you of your inner strength and resilience. Remember that transitions are a natural part of life, and they can offer opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and transformation. By seeking support, practicing self-care, and staying connected to your spiritual beliefs, you can navigate life's transitions with grace, ease, and resilience. Embracing change is not always easy, but with the right support and help, you can move through transitions with confidence and trust in the process. Seek out the support you need, take care of yourself, and stay connected to your spiritual beliefs. In doing so, you will emerge from transitions stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with change. Whether it be changes in our relationships, our careers, our health, or our environment, it is inevitable that we will encounter transitions that challenge us to adapt and be flexible. In Chapter 15 of Embracing Change, Navigating Life's Transitions Smoothly, we will explore the importance of learning to adapt and be flexible in the face of change. Change can be scary. It can be uncomfortable, unsettling, and even overwhelming at times. But change is also a natural part of life, and it is through embracing and accepting change that we are able to grow and evolve into the best versions of ourselves. When we resist change, we create unnecessary stress and tension in our lives. But when we learn to adapt and be flexible, we are able to navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. One of the keys to adapting to change is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. When we are mindful, we are able to observe the changes happening around us without getting caught up in them. We are able to respond to change thoughtfully and intentionally, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or resistance. Another important aspect of adapting to change is cultivating a sense of flexibility. Flexibility means being open to new possibilities, willing to let go of what no longer serves us, and ready to embrace the unknown with curiosity and enthusiasm. When we are flexible, we are able to bend and flow with the changing currents of life, rather than rigidly holding on to how things used to be. In order to develop flexibility, it is important to practice letting go of attachment. Attachment is the clinging to people, things, or situations in an attempt to control or possess them. When we are attached, we resist change because we fear losing what we are attached to. But when we let go of attachment, we free ourselves from the grip of fear and allow ourselves to experience the beauty of impermanence. Learning to adapt and be flexible in the face of change is a journey that requires courage, patience, and self-compassion. It is not always easy, but it is always worth it. As we embrace change with an open heart and a flexible mind, we open ourselves up to a world of endless possibilities and opportunities for growth. So as you navigate life's transitions, remember to stay present, stay flexible, and stay open to the ever-changing landscape of your journey. Embrace change as a catalyst for transformation, and trust that you have the strength and resilience to adapt and thrive in the face of whatever comes your way. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with change. Sometimes these changes are expected and welcomed, while other times they catch us off guard and leave us feeling lost and uncertain. In Chapter 16, we will explore the concept of embracing the unknown and cultivating a sense of curiosity to help us navigate life's transitions smoothly. Embracing the unknown can be a daunting task, as it requires us to let go of our need for control and certainty. It means stepping into the realm of uncertainty with an open heart and mind, trusting that whatever comes our way is ultimately for our highest good. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. One way to embrace the unknown is to cultivate a sense of curiosity. Rather than approaching unfamiliar situations with fear or resistance, we can choose to approach them with a sense of wonder and excitement. Curiosity allows us to explore new possibilities and perspectives, opening the door to new opportunities and insights. When we cultivate a sense of curiosity, we are able to see change as a natural and necessary part of life. We understand that change is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as a catalyst for growth and evolution. By approaching change with curiosity, we are able to remain open to the possibilities that lie ahead, rather than clinging to the familiar past. One way to cultivate curiosity is to approach life with a sense of mindfulness. Mindfulness allows us to stay present in the moment, rather than getting caught up in fear or worry about the future. By staying mindful, we are able to approach life's transitions with a sense of openness and curiosity, allowing us to embrace the unknown with grace and ease. Another way to cultivate curiosity is to adopt a beginner's mind. The beginner's mind is a concept from Zen Buddhism that encourages us to approach life with a sense of openness and wonder, as if we were experiencing everything for the first time. By adopting a beginner's mind, we are able to let go of preconceived notions and expectations, allowing us to approach change with a sense of curiosity and excitement. As we embrace the unknown and cultivate a sense of curiosity, we begin to see life as a beautiful and ever-changing tapestry of experiences. Rather than resisting change, we learn to flow with it, embracing each new twist and turn with a sense of openness and wonder. By letting go of our need for control and certainty, we are able to embrace the unknown with grace and ease, trusting that whatever comes our way is ultimately leading us towards our highest good. In conclusion, embracing the unknown and cultivating a sense of curiosity is a powerful way to navigate life's transitions smoothly. By approaching change with an open heart and mind, we are able to let go of fear and resistance, allowing us to embrace the unknown with grace and ease. As we cultivate curiosity and stay present in the moment, we are able to approach life's transitions with a sense of wonder and excitement, opening the door to new possibilities and insights. Embrace the unknown, cultivate curiosity, and watch as life unfolds in magical and unexpected ways. Chapter 17. As we journey through life, we encounter many transitions that shape who we are and where we are headed. Reflecting on past transitions can be a powerful tool for personal growth and development. By taking the time to look back on the lessons learned, we can better navigate the changes that lie ahead. One of the first steps in reflecting on past transitions is to identify the key moments or pivotal events that have shaped our lives. These could be major life changes such as moving to a new city, changing careers, or going through a relationship breakup. They could also be smaller, more subtle shifts that have had a profound impact on our mindset or outlook on life. Once we have identified these key moments, it is important to examine what lessons we have learned from them. What did we gain from going through that transition? What did we lose? How did the experience shape our beliefs, values, and behavior? By asking ourselves these questions, we can gain valuable insights into our own personal growth and development. One lesson that often emerges from reflecting on past transitions is the importance of adaptability. Life is constantly changing, and we must learn to be flexible and open to new possibilities. By embracing change rather than resisting it, we can navigate transitions more smoothly and with less resistance. Another lesson that we may learn from past transitions is the value of resilience. Transitions can be challenging and may test our strength and resilience. By looking back on how we have overcome past challenges, we can gain the confidence and inner strength needed to face new transitions with courage and determination. Reflecting on past transitions can also help us to identify patterns or recurring themes in our lives. Are there certain types of transitions that we struggle with more than others? Are there certain areas of our lives where we tend to resist change? By recognizing these patterns, we can begin to work on breaking old habits and beliefs that may be holding us back. In addition to examining the lessons learned from past transitions, it is also important to practice self-compassion. Transitions can be difficult, and it is natural to experience a range of emotions during these times. By being kind and gentle with ourselves, we can navigate transitions with greater ease and grace. As we reflect on past transitions and identify the lessons learned, we are better equipped to face the inevitable changes that life will bring. By embracing change with an open heart and a curious mind, we can navigate transitions smoothly and emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. Take some time to reflect on your own past transitions. What lessons have you learned? How have these experiences shaped who you are today? By taking the time to reflect and learn from the past, you can prepare yourself for the transitions that lie ahead and embrace change with confidence and courage. As we journey through the ever-changing landscape of life, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of transition and forget to celebrate the progress we've made. In Chapter 18 of Embracing Change, Navigating Life's Transitions Smoothly, We will explore the importance of acknowledging and celebrating our small victories along the way. During times of change, it can be challenging to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We may feel overwhelmed by the uncertainty of what lies ahead, and our focus may be on the obstacles we still need to overcome. However, it's essential to take a step back and recognize how far we've come since the beginning of our journey. Each small victory we achieve is a testament to our resilience and determination. Whether it's overcoming a fear, making a difficult decision, or taking a bold step forward, every success, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is a cause for celebration. These moments of triumph serve as reminders that we are capable of navigating through change with grace and strength. In the face of adversity, it can be tempting to dwell on our failures and setbacks. We may beat ourselves up for not moving fast enough or not accomplishing all that we set out to do. However, by shifting our focus to our successes, no matter how small they may be, we can reframe our mindset and approach change with a sense of optimism and hope. Celebrate each victory, no matter how small, as a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Maybe you were able to let go of a toxic relationship that no longer served you, or perhaps you were able to find the courage to pursue a new career path. These victories, however modest they may seem, are signs of growth and progress in the midst of change. It's essential to take the time to acknowledge and honor these moments of success. Celebrate by treating yourself to something special or taking a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Share your victories with loved ones who support and uplift you, allowing them to share in your joy and provide encouragement for the journey ahead. As we celebrate our progress and small victories, we cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the journey we are on. We recognize the power within us to navigate through change with resilience and strength, knowing that each obstacle overcome brings us closer to our true selves. So, as you continue on your path of change, remember to celebrate the progress you've made along the way. Embrace each small victory as a reminder of your inner strength and resilience, and trust that you have what it takes to navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. As we navigate the turbulent waters of change, it's essential to stay motivated and resilient. Change can be daunting and overwhelming, but with the right mindset and practices, we can embrace change with grace and ease. One of the keys to staying motivated during times of transition is to cultivate a sense of purpose and vision for the future. When we have a clear idea of where we are heading and why, it can provide us with the fuel we need to keep moving forward, even when obstacles arise. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you and what you want to achieve in your life. What are your core values and beliefs? What are your passions and interests? By aligning yourself with your true purpose, you can tap into a wellspring of motivation that will sustain you through even the toughest times of change. Another important aspect of staying motivated during times of transition is to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of viewing challenges as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the process of change as a chance to evolve and become a better version of yourself. Practice resilience by cultivating a sense of inner strength and flexibility. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, but don't get stuck in them. Acknowledge the difficulties of change, but also recognize the gifts and opportunities that it can bring. One powerful way to stay motivated and resilient during times of transition is to cultivate a daily spiritual practice. This could include meditation, prayer, journaling, or any other practice that connects you to your inner wisdom and guidance. By grounding yourself in spiritual practices, you can tap into a source of strength and resilience that goes beyond your own personal willpower. Trust that you are supported by a higher power that is guiding you through this period of change. Remember that change is a natural part of life, and it is through change that we grow and evolve. Embrace the uncertainty and unpredictability of change with an open heart and a curious mind. Trust that the universe has a plan for you and that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Stay connected to your community and loved ones during times of transition. Seek support from those who uplift and inspire you, and share your journey with others who can offer guidance and encouragement. Remember that you are not alone on this path of change, and that we are all navigating our own transitions together. Above all, be gentle with yourself during times of change. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and forgive yourself for any mistakes or missteps along the way. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that you have the strength and resilience to navigate any transition that comes your way. In conclusion, staying motivated and resilient throughout the process of transition requires a deep sense of purpose, a growth mindset, spiritual practices, connection to community, and self-compassion. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth and transformation, and trust that you have the inner resources to navigate any challenges that come your way. Embrace change with an open heart and a curious mind, and remember that you are supported by a higher power that is guiding you every step of the way. As we journey through life, we inevitably encounter periods of change and transition. These moments can be challenging, as we are often faced with uncertainty and the unknown. However, it is crucial to remember that change is a natural part of life and can lead to growth and new opportunities. In Chapter 20, we will explore the theme of embracing new beginnings and looking forward to the future. This chapter is all about shifting our mindset from one of fear and resistance to one of openness and excitement. It is about letting go of the past and embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. One of the first steps in embracing new beginnings is to let go of any attachment to the past. This could mean letting go of old relationships, past mistakes, or even long-held beliefs that no longer serve us. By releasing these attachments, we create space for new experiences and opportunities to enter our lives. It is also important to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the present moment. Gratitude allows us to appreciate all that we have, even as we look towards the future. By focusing on the positives in our lives, we can shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. As we embrace new beginnings, it is essential to practice self-care and self-compassion. Change can be overwhelming, and it is okay to feel a range of emotions during this time. Taking care of ourselves both physically and emotionally can help us navigate these transitions with grace and ease. One powerful tool for embracing new beginnings is to visualize the future we desire. By setting intentions and visualizing the life we want to create, we can manifest our dreams into reality. This practice can help us stay focused and motivated as we navigate the uncertainties of change. Another key element in embracing new beginnings is to stay open to new possibilities. Sometimes the best opportunities come when we least expect them. By staying open to new experiences and being willing to take risks, we can discover new paths and possibilities we never imagined. It is also important to surround ourselves with a supportive community during times of transition. Having a strong support system can provide us with the encouragement and guidance we need to navigate change with confidence. Connecting with like-minded individuals can also help us feel less alone and remind us that we are not the only ones going through change. In conclusion, embracing new beginnings is a transformative process that requires us to let go of the past, practice gratitude, and stay open to new possibilities. By approaching change with a positive mindset and a sense of excitement for the future, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. Remember, change is not the end, but a new beginning filled with endless possibilities. Embrace it with an open heart and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. As we reach Chapter 21 of our journey through embracing change, it is time to reflect on the lessons we have learned and how we can integrate them into our lives. Change is not always easy, but it is through these transitions that we grow and evolve as individuals. It is important to take the time to consolidate the wisdom we have gained along the way and apply it to our daily lives. One of the key aspects of navigating change smoothly is the ability to adapt. Change can be overwhelming and uncomfortable, but by remaining flexible and open-minded, we can begin to see the opportunities that come with change. It is important to embrace the unknown and trust that the universe has a plan for us. By surrendering control and going with the flow, we can allow the changes to unfold naturally. Another important lesson to remember is the power of self-care during times of change. It is easy to neglect our own well-being when we are faced with challenges, but it is during these times that self-care becomes even more crucial. Taking the time to nourish our bodies, minds, and souls will help us navigate change with grace and ease. Whether it is through meditation, exercise, or spending time in nature, finding ways to care for ourselves is essential to our overall well-being. As we integrate the lessons learned from navigating change, it is important to also acknowledge the growth that has occurred within us. Change is not just an external process, but an internal one as well. By reflecting on how we have evolved through challenges and transitions, we can begin to appreciate the strength and resilience that lies within us. It is through overcoming obstacles that we discover our true potential and power. One of the greatest gifts that come from navigating change is the opportunity to redefine ourselves. Change allows us to shed old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve us and create space for new possibilities. It is important to embrace these changes with an open heart and mind, trusting that they will lead us to greater fulfillment and purpose. By letting go of the past and embracing the present moment, we can step into a future filled with endless potential. As we conclude this chapter on integration and consolidation, let us remember that change is a natural part of life. It is through embracing these transitions that we are able to grow, evolve, and transform into the best versions of ourselves. By applying the lessons learned from navigating change, we can create a life that is filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. May we continue to embrace change with courage and grace, knowing that the journey is always leading us towards our highest good. As we journey through life, we are constantly met with change. Some changes are welcomed with open arms, while others may bring feelings of fear, uncertainty, and discomfort. But no matter what form change takes, it is a key component of growth and transformation. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of embracing change as a lifelong journey of growth and transformation. We will delve deep into the idea that change is not something to be feared or resisted, but rather embraced as an opportunity for personal development and evolution. When we resist change, we are essentially resisting life itself. Change is the very essence of life. It is what propels us forward and allows us to evolve into the best versions of ourselves. By embracing change, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and open ourselves up to endless possibilities and opportunities for growth. One of the first steps in embracing change as a journey of growth is to shift our mindset from one of fear and resistance to one of acceptance and openness. Instead of viewing change as something negative or disruptive, we can choose to see it as a catalyst for transformation and an opportunity to learn and grow. When we approach change with an open heart and mind, we create space for new possibilities to emerge. We release the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead surrender to the wisdom of the universe, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Embracing change as a lifelong journey of growth also requires us to let go of attachments to the past and future. The past is behind us, and the future is yet to unfold. All we have is this present moment. By staying present and fully engaged in the here and now, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and ease. As we move through the various stages of change, it is important to remember that growth is not always easy or comfortable. In fact, growth often involves stepping outside of our comfort zones and facing our fears head-on. But it is through these challenges and obstacles that we truly grow and evolve. By embracing change as a journey of growth and transformation, we allow ourselves to step into our true power and potential. We no longer shy away from challenges, but instead welcome them as opportunities to learn, grow, and expand our horizons. So as you journey through life's transitions, remember to embrace change with an open heart and mind. Trust in the process of growth and transformation, and know that each change you encounter is simply guiding you towards your highest self. Embrace change as a lifelong journey of growth, and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. Remember, change is not something to be feared or resisted. It is a gift that allows you to become the person you were always meant to be. As we reach the end of this journey together, I want to take a moment to reflect on all that we have learned about embracing change and navigating life's transitions smoothly. Change is inevitable, constant, and necessary for growth. It is a natural part of life that allows us to evolve, learn, and become the best versions of ourselves. Throughout this audiobook, we have explored various strategies and techniques to help us embrace change with grace and ease. We have discussed the importance of acceptance, self-awareness, and mindfulness in navigating life's transitions. We have learned how to let go of resistance and fear, and instead, embrace change with an open heart and a positive mindset. One of the key takeaways from this audiobook is the power of mindset in facing change. Our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality, and by shifting to a growth mindset, we can see change as an opportunity for growth and transformation rather than a threat or obstacle. By cultivating a sense of curiosity, flexibility, and resilience, we can navigate life's transitions with confidence and ease. In the face of uncertainty and adversity, it is important to cultivate a sense of trust and faith in the process of life. Trust that everything happens for a reason, and that even the most challenging experiences can lead us to greater wisdom, strength, and fulfillment. By surrendering to the flow of life and embracing change with trust and faith, we can move through transitions with grace and resilience. As we conclude this audiobook, I invite you to continue practicing the techniques and strategies we have discussed. Remember that change is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather embraced as a natural and necessary part of life. Trust in your ability to adapt, grow, and thrive in the face of change, and know that you are capable of navigating life's transitions with grace and ease. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. May you continue to embrace change with an open heart and a positive mindset, and may you navigate life's transitions smoothly and gracefully. Remember that you are the architect of your own destiny, and that with the right mindset and tools, you can create a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Wishing you all the best on your journey of embracing change and navigating life's transitions smoothly. May you find peace, joy, and fulfillment in every moment, knowing that you have the power to create the life of your dreams. Embrace change, trust in the process of life, and know that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle that comes your way. Thank you for listening.